Good evening and welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning. Ning, that tonight's show is a good show. We have a great home run that we're going to start off with. Have a young lady, Roselle, right? She came from the Philippines about 5 years ago.
Right.
She's married, has 2 kids, and she's a nurse. She makes good money now, but when she first came over, she had to work her way through some jobs. The family has been sacrificing for so long, living in a rented 1-bedroom. All of them in a rented 1-bedroom, and they share a bathroom with other tenants.
Right. And the reason po for that is because na-scam na siya multiple times. Kaya po parang takot siya na humingi ng tulong, and good thing nanood siya ng Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning. Now, she is in our home run. Panoorin po natin ang kwento ni Roselle.
Isa lamang si Roselle sa libo-libong mga Pilipinong dumarating dito sa Amerika taon-taon na bitbit ang kanilang mga pangarap.
Dumating ako sa Amerika 2017. Pinitisyon ako ng husband ko. I started working as a nurse. Kasabay kong dumating yung mga kids.
Ngunit para kay Roselle, yung panaginip ay kaagad-agad na naging bangungot.
When I was in the Philippines, I already asked my husband regarding where to stay. So my husband is telling me that, we're already prepared with that, with my mother. So when I came here in the US, I was really surprised and I really cried because when I saw the house, it's really terrible. Because in the Philippines, I am a realtor. Ako yung nagpapaupa sa Pilipinas. So ako yung owner ng mga paupahan. Tapos pagdating ko dito, terrible talaga yung nakita ko na grabe, sa isang kwarto na maliit. Siksikan kami doon na 5. Kasama yung mother-in-law ko. So ang ginagawa namin every day for 5 years. Only 3 mattress. My mother-in-law with a separate mattress. And then my 2 kids, 1 mattress, and me and my husband, 1 mattress. So 3 yun. Tapos every time na gigising kami, balik ulit. Patong-patong ulit yung mattress.
Tiniis muna ni Roselle ang kanilang sitwasyon at nagpursigi ito para makaipon. Pero bawat pag-abante niya ay siya ring punto ng kanyang pag-atras.
Nilakad ko talaga yung license ko, 2017, and na-hire rin ako kaagad sa isang facility, 2018 of May. So tuloy-tuloy na yon until yung brother ko nakulong siya. So nakulong siya sa Abu Dhabi because of co-signing. And then in just 1 month, binil ko yung brother ko, nilabas ko lahat yung pera ko. So umabot yun ng $35,000 para mabil ko lang siya in 1 month kasi pag hindi ko siya i-bail, makukulong siya for 4 years. So that time, napalabas ko yung brother ko sa birthday mismo ng anak niya.
Sa kalaunay, naawa na rin ito sa sarili at sa pamilya.
Nakatira ka sa isang maliit na kwarto tapos tinitingnan mo yung mga anak mo na wala man lang privacy. Pag nagbibihis, lalo na yung panganay kong babae na gusto niya privacy pero hindi maibigay. Ang sakit talaga isipin pag anak mo na yung involved sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. So, nag-ipon talaga ako. Nag-ipon talaga ako ng para maibigay ko ng magandang buhay yung mga anak ko.
Gumawa si Roselle ng paraan para umayos ang kanilang estado. Pero sadyang may kumukontra pa rin.
Porsigido talaga akong makaupa. Man lang, kahit hindi man lang makabili, upa man lang, makalipat kami. Pero may fee siya eh. May fee na hinihingi yung mga nagpaparenta. Ngayon, pag makabayad na kami, ikoka nila yung payment mo na, ay, sorry, nabigay na sa ibang tao yung nakuha na nila yung pera namin. Yun, mga scam na ganun. Tapos, na-scam na rin ako noon maraming beses, kaya marami rin akong trust issue sa sarili ko.
Nagpatong-patong na ang mga problema ni Roselle nang sumabay pa ang kanilang kasera.
Actually, nung una pa lang, parang every month siguro yun na nire-remind niya, dapat maghanap na kayo ng titirahan nyo. Kasi nga marami kayo. After that, ito lang, recently lang talagang violent na yung landlord na nagsisigaw siya na lumayas na kayo dito, parang ganun.
Sa kakapanood niya ng TFC, nalaman niya ang tungkol kina Rob and Ning.
Nahanap ko si Rob and Ning actually 2 years ago pa eh. Pero meron akong hesitation kasi I don't have the funds. Wala akong mabigay na pera kasi nga financially wala talaga akong mailalabas na pera.
At imbis na sumuko, ay lalo pang nagsumikap si Roselle, alang-alang sa kanyang mga mahal sa buhay.
Malaki ang pangarap ko sa mga anak ko. Like, magkaroon kami ng bahay na magkaroon sila ng sarili nilang kwarto, magkaroon ng privacy, mag-enjoy sila sa isang bahay na makakalaro sila. Kasi doon sa pinagtirahan namin, presently, wala. As in talagang kahit man lang mag-bike or magtakbuhan sila doon, mag-ingay na ma-enjoy ng isang bata, hindi nila na-enjoy yun.
Lumipas pa ang konting panahon, sa gabay ni Rob and Ning, nakamtan din ni Roselle ang kanyang pinapangarap. Nakabili rin siya ng sariling bahay.
Yung service na binigay nila, grabe. Wala talagang kabayaran yun. Gusto ko na mahimatay. Nung masabi ni Ning na, hey, na-approvean ka dun sa house na yon. Tapos, magko-closing na tayo. Bibigyan na sa'yo yung key. Iba yung feeling. Iba yung feeling. Very happy talaga. Hindi ko ma-explain yung happiness. Kasi para sa mga anak ko to eh. To Rob and Ning, I'm very grateful to everything that you have offered to me, the help, the time, a very big accomplishment for my family. Thank you.
Ning, I really like this story. Roselle and her family, Santi and Sean and Zena, and they started in very humble beginnings here in America.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's an American story, it's a Filipino story. Just overall, I'm so happy that we could help her.
Marami siyang mga experiences po dito sa Amerika, and even before in the Philippines, I believe, na talaga namang parang nung bandang huli para na siyang paranoid sa lahat ng nangyayari. She thinks na lahat ng bagay is hindi totoo. And that's why, you know, it became a challenge to me actually when I first talked to her na how can I help her maging komportable and, you know, be able to see how we can accomplish yung kanilang goal of homeownership.
Yeah, you know, and she's not the first with sort of some trust issues, right? She did need to make sure that we were the real deal. The fact that she, you know, put her trust in us, and let us try to help her, and we did.
Nung sinend nila yung video kung saan sila nakatira, parang, you know, I have 2 kids too, and to think na yung kids mo growing into that small place dito sa Amerika na people think na ang sarap ng buhay sa Amerika, you know, luxurious, pero, and they've been doing that for 5 years, Rob. I just can't believe on how they, you know, kung ano yung pinagdaanan nila all these years, and yung feeling na now they own a home. It's just amazing.
You know, this story is all about patience, persistence, trust. I mean, there's so many things, and then just working hard, right? Takes a lot to just come over here and work hard and work to the level that they have. And this is an end result to a lot of that, you know, all that hard work.
And ito pong istorya ni Roselle at ni Santi is a very good example na na-catch nila yung magandang market, na makabili sila ng bahay. The interest rate is not as great, pero posible na makapag-own ka ng property because at the end of the day po, pagka na-peak na natin, pagka na-hit na yung peak ng interest rate, then ang tendency po nun, it will come down. But at least, you already own a property and refinancing ang susunod na mangyayari. At
Absolutely.
ang mahalaga is mabili yung bahay ng mababang presyo in today's market. Ang pinakamagandang lesson, I think, that we can tell our clients na it's not bad market right now to buy a property. So it's still buying is good in this kind of market. Interest rate, yes, mataas po from the normal na nasanay tayo ng 3-something%. But what's important is if you're renting, owning a property po, after tax calculation, you will find out na it's still cheaper to own than to rent.
Yeah, and they definitely need a tax write-off with that terrific job she
Yeah.
has, right? And so, yes, there's many reasons to own today, right? Don't wait for perfect conditions.
Yeah, there's no perfect
there's no
conditions.
perfect,
Yeah,
no.
there is no perfect.
Yeah.
Kasi kahit na siguro po, pag bumaba yung interest rate, baka naman mataas na rin yung value ng property. So, it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
You know, thank you, Roselle. I mean, thank you for allowing us to come and help you and your family and to provide a place where you now have space. The kids can have their own rooms. We're very happy to do that. And thank you for sharing your story.
Actually, yung anak na bunso, Rob, 8 years old, wants to have his own office dun sa
Yeah,
kanyang
he wants
kwarto,
his
right?
office,
So
yeah.
maybe we can come and use that office one day.
Well, you know, I guess, but
Do our consultation
yeah,
there.
okay. I'm sure he would love that. Yeah. Thank you, Roselle and Santi, for sharing your story and your beautiful kids. And if you have any questions out there for Ning and I, give us a call at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Or go to our website po and schedule yourself for a free consultation with either Robert or Ning, or visit our Facebook page, Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning.
And don't go away. We'll be right back.
In 2015, unfortunately, there was some very bad news that changed our lives forever. My mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
For over 15 years now, Rob and Ning have been helping people across the USA with their home, money, and retirement problems. The results can be life-changing. It's all about setting a goal, strategizing a plan, and doing it right. They're ready, they're reliable, they're real, and they can help in all 50 states. Call 888-860-9530 or visit their website.
Welcome back. Hey Rob, do you remember Ginger?
Of course.
Yeah, si Ginger po, alam ko marami nakakakilala sa inyo dyan. Siya po ay dating nasa Adobo Nation. And siya yung nag-host sa ating Get Real during that time, remember?
That's right. And we've asked her to come on our Making It segment because seeing her career, right? She's been in the Philippines. She was a beauty queen over there.
Yep.
She did news over there. She came here, TFC. She even hosted our little segment on Adobo Nation, and she's just a remarkable person. And now, obviously, as you mentioned, she's with NBC, one of the top 3 affiliates in all of the nation, and she's just skyrocketing. And it's going to be good to hear her story.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go, Ginger.
Hi, I'm Ginger Conejero 𝐂𝐿𝐲, reporter for NBC Bay Area.
If you can't beat them, join them. This is how one...
I've always wanted to be a reporter. I've always dreamt of being an anchor on TV news. I remember specifically being very young, watching the news with my family. Lagi kami nanonood ng evening news with my mom and my dad. I would watch the reporters and the anchors on TV and I would say, wow, ang galing naman nila. Parang they know so much about what's going on in the world and they have a front seat to everything.
Malaking sorpresa para kay Dieter Ocampo ang
And then when I went to the Philippines in 2007, that's when my opportunity to become a reporter and to fulfill a dream of mine became a reality. So in 2007, I started off as a segment producer and as a researcher sa ABS-CBN for TV Patrol, working alongside with ABS-CBN News Channel, or ANC. It really never felt like work. I ended up staying for close to a decade with ABS in Manila. In that time, I was a police reporter, I was an entertainment reporter, an entertainment host for 𝐤𝐞𝐶 𝐂𝐿𝐲. And then I also transitioned to becoming one of the main anchors for mornings at ANC. That gave me a lot of experience about what it means to be a reporter, the nuances that are needed in order for you to succeed in getting the stories that you want to get, and also telling them in a way to give justice to the stories that you're telling. In 2015, unfortunately, there was some very bad news that changed our lives forever. My mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and I'm very close to my mom, and I decided to move back home to be with her and take care of her as much as I could. In 2016, I moved home. Really, officially, I became part of the TFC family.
Happy Sunday Fun Day mga ka-nation! Masaya na naman tayo.
While at TFC, nag-enjoy talaga ako because I also got a chance to put on a producing hat with Adobo Nation. Isa ako sa mga on-cam hosts and also isa sa mga segment producers in the background. So you get a chance to really get to know the community dito sa Bay Area. And then I was also anchoring Balitang America, filling in at the anchor seat. And those are some of really the best memories with TFC.
Mga ka-nation, it's time for another Kwentong Get Real.
It was on Adobo Nation that I met Rob and Ning. Definitely have asked their advice on numerous occasions on Get Real and sa kanilang expertise with the real estate market dito sa Bay Area. And they continue to do the same great work helping our community get their feet wet in the real estate market. I look back at my experience with my TFC family, and I'm really grateful for that because they gave me an opportunity to be with both. Most importantly, my mom during an extremely difficult time. Unfortunately, my mom passed away last year. But she has always been one of my biggest fans, the biggest fan maybe with my dad. Sila lang naman ang nanonood talaga araw-araw. Nagigising pa sila ng maaga nung nasa Philippines ako just to watch mornings at ANC, to watch every story that aired on TV Patrol, to always root me on and push me to do more. I don't know kung naririnig mo throughout this process, but may mga babies that are moving around. I am a mom of 3 now, recently a mom of 3. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. And so we definitely have our hands full. It's one of the hardest jobs ever. Ngayon mo lang talaga nare-realize na mommy ka na. Kung gaano kahirap maging magulang, kung ano yung mga sacrifice ni mama at ni papa to really make sure that you have a good life. So now I'm faced with that challenge in addition to working at the same time. And so, you know, sometimes it's, I've heard it described as chaos, which is very accurate. It's definitely chaotic, but it's a very blessed, chaotic life. Magse-settle down din yan pag malaki na yung mga bata, and I'm told that I'll really miss these moments. Ayan, eksakto. On cue. Halika! Halika na! Halika na! I was just talking about you. Halika! Ayan. This is number 2. This is 𝐤𝐤. Thank you. Wow! At ito yung kanyang toy na binigay ni Tito Dave. All right. Well, it is chaotic. But it's an adventure. I'm an only child. I always wanted to have siblings. I always wanted to have kind of that busy feel. Ito, ayan, busy. One of the questions I get asked a lot is how do you manage to work and be a mom at the same time? And the answer to that is I have no idea. You do it because you have the support of your family. My dad, my mom when she was helping with the kids, my in-laws, and of course, my husband. It takes a village. You do your best and you continue to work hard and hopefully also teach your kids the value of working hard. I think it's important for my kids to see me in both roles, as a mom and also as a career woman. So in 2019, right before the pandemic, I actually started part-timing with NBC Bay Area. I was a field reporter. I'd fill in at the anchor desk every now and then. In 2021, just last year, I took that role on full-time. I'm now a morning field reporter as well as an anchor on the morning show when they need me to fill in. And I absolutely enjoy both roles. It allows me a larger platform to talk about stories that are specific to the Filipino community, the Filipino American community, and the Asian American community here in the Bay Area. While also talagang humuhugot pa ako sa experience ko with TFC and with ABS because that is really the foundation that I was given. I am very proud to represent my Filipino heritage, my being Filipino American on NBC Bay Area. I see it as a privilege to be able to represent our community, and I hope to grow in this role and telling our stories. Well, I hope our chat doesn't end here. I hope to see you guys on social media. Follow me on Instagram at GingerAC, on Twitter at Ginger Conejero, or you could wake up early and watch Today in the Bay on NBC Bay Area, 4:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. and catch the midday newscast at 11 a.m. Kita-kita tayo. Maraming salamat, kapamilya. Till next time.
I'm here at the famous Shibuya crossing in downtown Tokyo, and I can't think of a better place to ask you this question because I'm reaching another crossroad in my life.
Are you a licensed loan officer or real estate agent? We need you.
That's right. We need licensed real estate agents and licensed loan officers in the California, Las Vegas area. Right now, we're opening a brand new office in Las Vegas, and we need people now. Help us help other people.
Rob and I have been in the business of helping people for more than a decade.
That's right. And if you want an opportunity where you have W-2 income and benefits, give us a call at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Our web address is keepingitreal.pro.
And we're keeping it real in California and Las Vegas.
Join our team now.
Hi, Rob and Ning. I'm here at the famous Shibuya crossing in downtown Tokyo, and I can't think of a better place to ask you this question because I'm reaching another crossroad in my life, as it were. I want to sell my house, and I want to do a reverse mortgage on the next one. You know that I'm over 55, but I'm not quite 62 yet, but still. Would it be a good plan if I would sell my house, then rent back for a few months until I find the next house, hopefully my forever home, and do a reverse mortgage on that? What do you think of the plan?
Konnichiwa, Mouse. We're so happy for you and your vacation in Japan, and we're sorry you can't sleep, right? Because he has this question. He has a place, right? He wants to kind of upgrade, right? And he doesn't know what to do because he doesn't want to be in a position where he's sold and he doesn't have a place to go.
So let me just give a little bit of background dun po sa scenario ni Mouse. Yun pong tinitira ni Mouse ngayon is we called co-op. So meaning it's a building na marami ang nagme-may-ari. Kasi ang ultimate goal niya is to do a reverse mortgage. Pero right now, hindi po pwede ang reverse mortgage sa co-op. But then, he likes that area a lot because it's a secured, 24/7 man-gated in a golf course.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sa Walnut Creek,
Yeah.
right? And so, he really wants to stay there for the rest of his life. Kaya po, naisip niya na kung kukuha siya ng condo, yun po pwedeng gawing reverse mortgage. But ang tanong is, will he wait na makakita muna siya ng bahay na mabibili? Or he can sell now, kaya lang the question is, oh wait, where will I go if I sell now before I go look? And the answer is, with this kind of market na hindi naman pataas kundi pababa, well, it will be good to sell now. Get all your equity, lagay sa bangko while you keep looking. Now, how will that work? By doing a lease back.
That's right. And we do this all the time, right? People don't realize that they can sell their place and then become the tenant for anywhere from 30 days, 60 days, 90, or even a year, right?
But it depends, Rob, kung ano ang loan, type of loan
For the
na
buyer.
meron yung buyer, right? Usually po, kapag ka FHA, you need to be there, you need to move into the house in 30 days. Kung conventional naman, you can probably 60, 90 days. Or if it's a investor buyer, then you can rent there for a year, no problem.
Yeah, and so for Mouse, right, once he's sold and his money's in the bank, we have found that people are like so motivated to find that next place, right? And so sometimes they just need to, get past selling and not have the pressure of trying to find everything all at once, because that's very difficult, by the way, and get it sold, rent back, get your money in the bank, and then we'll find a great deal. We've never, ever had a problem where someone did a sale leaseback, were not happy, and found their next place.
Right. In fact, we encounter a lot of these questions, right? Yung hesitation, it overwhelms them doon sa transition. Pero in reality po, what's important, I think, is to secure yung equity ninyo now kung meron kayong equity, dahil that would be a huge help na pang-down ninyo into your purchasing. And yun pong transition, totally understand, medyo medyo overwhelming, pero you just need to know kung ano yung pwedeng magawa. Basta ang mahalaga po, yung cash natin is already in the bank and we're ready to go for a new phase of our lives.
That's true, and it helps you on the next negotiation, which would be your purchase. Because if you wait, if you're going to stay in your home and you go out and find a place first, that is, not to be too technical, called a contingent sale. Meaning that you go out and you're trying to negotiate with the seller, but you're saying, not until my place is sold. That puts you in a much weaker position for negotiating with that seller on the next place. So if you're sold, you don't have to worry about contingencies. You just go right in. Then you can negotiate a lot better. So Mouse, while you're in Japan, I hope that our answers helped you and you enjoy your trip, and we'll see you when you get back.
Ramen, ramen.
So if you have any questions about tonight's episode, give us a call at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online.
Or go to our website po and schedule yourself for a free consultation with either Robert or Ning, or visit our Facebook page, Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning. And don't forget to follow ang Facebook po natin, where you can find kung ano po yung schedules natin for live experience, because we're trying to get everyone educated and informed about what's going on po sa ating kapaligiran.
And we hope to have fun too, right?
Yes. And also the sun run, Rob.
Yes. Yeah, Sun Run, we're still before April 13th, especially in California, where with solar, you can get your plan in place and go under the old net metering, and that's a lot-ton package, but it's a better deal if you do it now before April 13th.
Right. So ang savings po, I'm a testimony ng Sun Run. It cuts my utility bills, my electric bill by 50%.
Right.
Plus, meron pong promotion ng Sun Run if you will type in Rob and Ning, one word, dun sa phone number na makikita niyo po after this. You can win, dito po sa California, you can win up to $500 promotion by Sun Run for watching our show.
And with all that being said, don't forget to join us again next week for another episode of Keeping It Real with Rob and Ning. But until then, bye.
Walking on sunshine. QR code on your screen to ask about no upfront cost solar. Or text the keyword Rob and Ning to 888-807-1119.